everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new French movie just dropped on Netflix called Vitam. And this movie, it is centers around, we see Frank. He used to be this elite agent officer, and we see in this movie his pregnant wife when she get kidnapped, and we see he gets caught between all this with all these people, like very powerful people in this movie. And in this movie actually shows you in the backflash scene, like how did he join this elite agent team, and like how he met his wife, and he used to have this group of friends there, and like how did he basically got fired from his work. So I thought overall this movie first act is actually quite interesting. Like this movie starts with, we see he's like hanging from this top building, he's looks like he's very skilled person, but he's working there with like a kind of like construction job. Then when we start seeing his backflash scene in this movie, which is the middle act for this, I must say this movie really became very confusing, boring, very unfocused, and I was really frustrated with this movie because I was really enjoying it, if I'm being honest, because I did like this lead actor, although he reminded me of Patrick Dempsey. He looks like him, and like his wife, the pregnant wife, she was also interesting, although I don't know end of this movie how she still had that baby inside her, because she was getting dragged everywhere. So that was a little bit unbelievable. But anyway, I had a lot of hope for it. Like I was really enjoying this, but honestly, slowly, this movie became very puzzly. Like it was really very unfocused. So I don't know why this movie needed so many side plot. Like some of the side plots were really like this character, they comes on and they tells their story, and end of it, they're not even connected to the main story. So that was a little bit like puzzly for me. Like I was not enjoying it. But overall, what I liked in this movie is because I did like some of the scene in this movie. So like it's not total waste of time. It was for me. I did like some of the action scene with the way it was shot. They looked good, honestly. Some of this, especially this special agent, he's really good at climbing building, and I thought those scenes were quite good in this movie. Like every time this, not just him, other actor also climbed the building, those scenes were quite impressive, if I'm being honest. Some of the action scenes just really looked good in this movie. They are really very well done. Some of the scenes are quite bloody, honestly. In one scene, they get shot in the head and you see the brain on the floor. I was like, whoa. That was my reaction. I was like, whoa. This movie, yeah. So it did have, unfortunately, end of the day, a lot of potential, but this movie really ruined its chances by throwing off all this side plot. Sometimes I was like in this movie, like I guess it's a spoiler, like when he get framed for his partner, like his best friend / partner murder in this movie, I was like, how is he responsible? I didn't get that. Like all that just shows you later on, but I was really like, wow. There were so many scenes like that in this movie. You're like, whoa, how is that his fault? Because, as a character, Frank is very likable. Like, you really like him, this guy. He's trying to do what is right. But end of the day, when his wife got kidnapped in this movie, he need to save her, no matter what. So, I did like that part again. So, this movie over is really unfocused and uneven. But once again, the last act is interesting. It's not that intense. It could have been, but it definitely is interesting. Overall, the mystery around the movie, it's not that good. That is the problem with this movie, honestly. It's not that good means like it's not that interesting. That is what I was thinking, honestly. Although I was, like if I'm being honest, I was like, what's going on? Like so many times I was thinking. But end of the day, this movie really had a lot of potential. Did have some good action scene. I did like the lead actor. Like he was good in this. Some of the action scene he did good. Some of the side character, they did have very emotional scene in this. But But end of the day, overall, the movie is really not that well made. Story-wise, the script is not that good, but rest of the stuff is good. And I will say this movie, all the emotional scene, honestly, didn't live up to what it was building. And I was like, whoa. Even his pregnant wife, she's like 8 months pregnant or something. It's like, how your baby's alive after all this drag and everything. She was just fighting with people. I was like, how that baby's still alive? So this movie does put you in an odd situation. Then again, whenever like action movie put pregnant women at risk, it's really hard to believe, honestly, end of the day. Oh well, I thought it was just okay, and that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? If you enjoyed about this review, don't forget other reviews on other movies. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.